guys ready for a story? Yeah. Okay, so my first question before we start is, how many of you guys like to color? Do you like to color? Yeah? All of you? This is good. So there was a little boy named Duncan, and he liked to color just like you guys like to color. And so one day he went to get his coloring book, and he got his crayons, and he went to open up his box, and the crayons were gone. You know what he found instead? He found letters from the crayons telling him that he wasn't treating them well and that they had quit. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So do you guys want to hear what the letters said to Duncan about the crayons? Yeah? So I put in a good word to Duncan, and I have the crayons back here, and they're going to read the letters themselves. Does that sound good? They're going to tell you what they wrote Duncan. Do you want to hear from the crayons? Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to go get red. I'm red. Do you guys have a red crayon? Can you show me a red crayon in your box? Can you find it? Yeah, there's the red crayon. Good job. So I'm red. And I think you might have something red on your coloring sheet. A fire truck, right? Yeah? You can color it if you want to. So Duncan has been using me a lot lately. He uses me for everything red: strawberries, apples, and fire trucks, just like on your coloring sheet. And he especially makes me work overtime over holidays. So do you guys know what I color over holidays? Santa Clauses, during Christmas, and red noses on reindeer, and don't even get me started about Valentine's Day. All of the red hearts. So I told Duncan I was worn out. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. Would you guys like to hear from green? Yeah? Okay, I'll go back with green. I'm green. I wrote Duncan two things in my letter. And the first thing that I told Duncan was, we've had a pretty good year, green, and I with Duncan. So we drew trees, and we drew frogs, and maybe a crocodile or two that you have on your coloring sheet. There you go. So we've had a really good green coloring career together. It's been a really good year. I don't have many complaints. But I do have a second thing that I told Duncan about, and that was about yellow and orange. Yellow and orange are no longer speaking to each other because both of them think that they are the true color of the sun. So anyway, I want Duncan to figure that out because it's causing a little bit of trouble in the crayon box. Would you guys like to hear from yellow? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Okay, we'll go get yellow. I'm yellow. I am the true color of the sun. I think you might have a yellow sun on your coloring sheet, don't you? Mm-hmm. So I told Duncan that he needed to tell Orange that I am the true color of the sun. I would tell Orange this, but we are no longer speaking. So I have evidence that I'm the true color of the sun because last week Duncan got out his coloring page. It was called The Happy Farm, and he used me to color the sun. And I was brilliantly shining over yellow cornfields. So, what do you think? Do you think I should be the true color of the sun? Yeah. Yeah, I think suns are best when they are colored yellow. So if you happen to see Orange later, make sure you tell Orange that I'm the true color of the sun, okay? All right. I am Orange. And I heard a little rumor is the true color of the sun? Well, let me tell you something about yellow. Yellow is a big whiner. Yellow can't handle it. I am the true color of the sun. I am magnificent. I have evidence of this. Duncan used me twice on 2 coloring pages last week. So clearly, I am the true color of the sun. And if I'm not mistaken, you have an orange sun on your coloring sheet, don't you? I think you do. Isn't that crazy? It's because I am the true color of the sun. What's that? What? Do you hear that? I think it's Peach. Peach is behind the box and Peach wants to say something. I'll be right back. Hi there. It's me, Peach. So, this is kind of embarrassing, but Duncan took off all of my wrapping paper and I'm kind of naked. So, it's really embarrassing. He didn't even leave me underwear. How would you feel if you had to go to school without underwear? It's terrible. Please, somebody send help. Sounds like the crayons have a lot of problems. Lots of issues they need to figure out, don't you think? So what do you guys think Duncan did? Do you know? After you read all of these letters? Any ideas? He read all the letters, and he read a letter from blue, and from purple, and from white, and you know what he decided? He decided that maybe the crayons had a point, no pun intended, and maybe he was spending too much time with some crayons like green and red and not giving enough attention to colors like yellow that is clearly wanting a lot of attention, and orange that also wants a lot of attention. So Duncan decided he was going to listen to his crayons and he was going to draw a picture, and it was going to include all of the colors of the crayons equally, so everyone felt included. What do you think about that? Does that sound good? Yeah? So Duncan has a challenge for you. Are you guys up to the challenge? Okay, so if you flip your paper over, you have a blank side. So Duncan's challenge for you is to draw a picture and see if you can include every single one of your colors. Do you think you can do it? Okay.